Hi.
Hello and welcome.
It's Frank Walker from National Tiles.
Get out. I don't know why I was going to say you're fired, which doesn't make any sense. I'm not paying you to be here.
No, if anything, we should be paying you to be here.
Nah,
You put
slave
in
labor.
a lot of work for us.
Crack.
I paid in dice
Back to
already.
work,
My
DM.
tribute's already out.
You can
They
already
are,
tell.
they are really pretty dice.
You can tell things are going to be weird when I looked over, saw you eating the pickle, and thought that that was like a weird microphone that you had up.
I can never find a good pickle company now. Like I have to always edit, like to put more sugar or something into the thing 'cause it's never good, and I'm sad.
I was
wanna
really
find
confused
good
when you said
pickles.
edit. I was like, how do you edit a pickle?
Edit the pickle. You know how.
So
to
yeah,
edit the pickle.
we're live
You
and we're
blur
just
it.
talking about pickles.
Pickles.
Yes, hello, welcome.
Pickles.
We're the Story
Oh, we
Dragon
actually
Tavern.
live. Oh, sugar.
Yes, yes. Oddy!
Let chaos reign. Let
It's
chaos
the
reign.
usual chaos. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
This is the content you're here for.
It wouldn't be us if we didn't start like that, to be honest.
Let's be honest. Every time, every week, without fail.
I think we've had
There's
maybe like
there's always
5 normal
something.
starts
Ever?
in 63 episodes.
This
Yeah,
is the
tracks.
pickle episode.
I
So,
thought this was just
hi.
a minor episode.
I'm clutching my pearls.
I'm just going to mute them. One moment. Hello and welcome. We are the Stormy Dragon Tavern. We are playing Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition. This is the Trials of the Xel'nari. It is a custom campaign. There are a few homebrew rules in there, mixed all about. But other than that, we're pretty much playing the game as is. Things have been going interesting for the party. They had an audience with the Queen, the long-awaited audience with the Queen that has been in the works for some time and didn't quite go the way the party thought it would go. It was a little bit less formal than they were expecting, instead of more formal.
That's okay.
Mug was allowed to speak.
And so was Storm.
And
Yeah.
neither of us really played jokes on anyone.
Yeah,
was gonna say,
no
it
one
was
had to
amazing.
regret it. Not
Yeah.
even me. Which is a big
Good.
surprise.
Hey. There's a whole lot of explosives at hand here, alright?
You
Don't
don't
take
have
this
access to them
seriously.
currently.
I was gonna say, remember, you pat your chest, all you're gonna see is your yeah.
What?
You
What are
can't
you
get your
talking about?
extra
No.
commission.
There's a
she
lot of
is-
explosives on the line. This has
Yeah.
to go well.
Oh, that's
Yes.
Sorry, I thought you were talking about the explosives you
Obtaining
already
the
have
explosives.
inside your brown holding.
She has very little left, if any, unfortunately. She has
I ran
used
out. I used
most
them all
of her
to,
supply.
against the Kraken.
All of the boobs.
Yes, Oddie, all of the boobs.
The boob bombs.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Let's heck it.
Fireworks.
It's alright, I've got a
Ah.
spare.
It's got a spare.
So, things have gone well. They have found out a bit more information and been handballed off to find other information. And they think that the source of at least a number of their problems may be in the mines underneath Tanzanite. So the question is, where do they go now? Do they dive headlong into it? Do they look out for some more information? Or do they just ignore everything and go on their merry way?
Touch grass.
Last one.
But there's
So-
no grass in the city.
There is plenty of grass in this city. It is beautified.
So have we left the castle at this stage?
You have been escorted through the throne room, out into the castle foyer, and about to leave the castle itself.
So we're about to
Okay.
get back all our things.
Correct. Well, no, you're about to enter into the main courtyard area, so you will... Magic will be restored to your items, but the rest of your items are still at the main gate into this area. So you have not obtained everything just yet.
Gotcha.
That's
You will
okay.
be reunited with your pet, though.
Yay.
Well, there's something that I'd like to do as we're leaving, I'd like to try and get a sense of the threshold upon which magic begins to work again. So I'm just trying to cast that mage hand spell that doesn't take any components, and just want to see when I can feel it work as we're walking out the door.
It is roughly a few seconds after you step through the threshold of the main doors.
I'll kind of just turn back and go, okay, good.
I just like the idea of Kovac walking along, muttering, sort of quietly, and it's actually spell components.
Like,
No,
basically just going
it's-
like,
It's not even that. It's just I am trying to make part of my hair move by thinking at it really hard. I don't have to speak or gesture or use any components. I can just
Yeah, because you're
Yeah.
psychic, yeah.
exactly.
I still kind of like the idea of you just walking along going.
Get us versus the sharks. Here we go.
That's more likely to be Storm going.
It's fine. You can
Oh,
be
yeah.
the jet,
And
and I
then
can be
Some
the
girl
shark,
walking past the skirt just. When you're like, "Oh!"
Once we're clear, I think Kovac will turn to Mug and she'll say, Mug, would you be willing to contact my mother for me?
I don't take this the wrong way, but I'd need to be familiar with your mother.
Off to a fine start. Kovac will conjure.
Everything he said is factually accurate.
Kovac will conjure a minor illusion, just kind of showing a bust of her. Say, this is her appearance. As you may recall, in the meeting, we learned of the true nature of that war machine that my mother was hunting, and she should probably be made aware of that, especially if there are dark forces also hunting it.
How much do I need to know about the person to be able to do the sending spell?
You need to have been familiar with them, like actually
Met them,
face to face
yeah.
and had a conversation with them.
Hmm.
You don't have to be
Give it
like,
a go.
you know, friends or anything like that. They can be enemies.
Yeah.
But you need to be at least familiar with them. You can attempt it. The chance of success is extremely slim.
So previously, for story reasons, we're able to do it with a delve through someone's memories. So I was able to see
Which allowed you
familiarize
to
through experience.
increase your chances, but not
Yeah.
guarantee it yet.
Okay. What would you like to say? Remember, there's only limited words.
Yes, I would. I'll probably say. Exercise extreme caution. The war machine is of vital importance and should not be disturbed.
Am I there?
Others may be seeking it.
I think this is while we're all traveling. So yeah, I think
Yes, just
Storm will like poke her head between the two of you. You might want to say it is Kovac.
that was implied.
Your mother is not going to recognize the voice of a stranger and know that it is message from you.
These are semantics. I'm more concerned about the meat and potatoes of the conversation that guarantee her.
Mug, come have my back on this one. There is logic to this. You need to have a
Oh.
little bit of communication, not
I
just
agree,
fact and
but-
information.
I agree, but the facts and information are the things that are going to save her life, and so I care more about
Okay,
conveying
it's
that
only
information
2 words
correctly.
to say from Kovac.
Oh, it's fine. I was just going to like ignore what Kovac said and give the message I chose.
Oh, that is very mug of you. Okay, and she wanders back.
The message is just, "Hey, girl."
If you fear you are not up to the task, we could speak to my father and see if he knows someone who can send who is more familiar with my mother.
I'll give it a go and
Alright.
see what can be done. What is your mother's name?
My mother's name is Triel.
Trio?
Yes.
And I'm guessing the answer to this is entirely no, but did your mother have any pet names for you as a child?
Kovac.
Kovac
As soon
with
as
a
you said
hard
pet
K.
names, Sam just gives you a little bit of a weird look, like pet names, really.
So cast sending.
Mm-hmm.
Triel, this is Kovac's friend. Black Death needs to be safe. Do not interfere. Come back to Tanzanite.
You do not feel as if your message was successful.
It might have got through.
I would rather a sure thing. We have been given the official writ from the Queen to investigate the people who are guarding the mine. So we can speak to them. If we end up going into the mine today, it would also potentially be wise to acquire simple schematics of the boiler works that are running down below.
I can get my hands on that, I think.
Oh, excellent. Well,
Using my background feature of urban infrastructure feature, I think it allows me to get basic knowledge of buildings, also
You're-
finds prints
You're
of
cutting
civic
out,
building.
by the way, Kalan.
You're cutting out almost every other word.
Oh, sorry. Is that better?
yes.
I think
Does
so.
that sound better?
Yep.
Yep. So I have basic knowledge of the structure of buildings, including the stuff behind walls. I can also find blueprints of a specific building in order to learn the details of its construction. Such blueprints may provide knowledge point structural weaknesses or secret spaces. However, access to such information isn't unlimited. If obtaining or using information gets me in trouble with the law, I can't be shielded from repercussions.
Well,
Is it engineer background?
very nice. We may. My thought was to return to my father's home to change into more practical attire. Perhaps on the way, Xantix, you could deviate and go and locate that information for us.
Yes, I think I can look for that indeed. If we are going to be delving, I do have a little bit of artifice talent left in me to stick up a more permanent type of enchantment on someone. If that is something someone would wish, I could either improve someone's chances of hitting and damaging someone with a weapon. I may increase arcane focuses. If someone gives me a ring, I can make it a spell, refueling one. Or if someone grants me armor, I can make it a little bit more hardy. Or a shield. But I can do one more of those. If someone is interested. If we're going to go delving in the mines, I can do that overnight and have it ready in the morning.
Those all sound quite valuable. Oh, that reminds me. Were you able to repair that drift globe?
Oh, yes. I think while you folks were doing shopping, here.
Yes. I'll take it. Thank you very much, and I'll hand it off to Sam.
What?
Just the way you do. Yeah. Kovac
Cuddling a
hands.
duck, don't mind me.
Kovac hands to you a drift globe. Here you are. It has just been repaired. What are the command words?
I went back into inspiration and I went, Haziz Lights.
Yes. From the classical literatures, I'm sure.
Has anyone
Yes.
got a recording device I can just record that onto and then just play every single time I want to activate the drift globe?
Mm-hmm.
Well, actually, yes, that is something I think I can do for you.
You can.
It is
I can then use my
100%.
feature of. I can use my feature of. Where
Oh yeah,
is
that
it?
minor
but I think it
artificial
only
thing.
it only activates once.
No,
No.
no, mine,
Or
my,
it's a
magical
repeated
tinkering. I
message.
imbue a tiny non-magical object with a magical property of my choice. 5-foot radius light, up to 6-second long recorded message, emits an odor of non-verbal sound, static visual effect, including up to 25 words of text, and I can affect up to maximum of 5 objects. So yes, I can give you. I can pick up a pebble and just go,
How do you smell?
Aziz light, and I give that to you, Sam. You now have a pebble that, when you activate it, goes Aziz light.
Aziz nuts.
No, Aziz light.
Okay.
Oh,
No,
Has
stop
these
fighting my
never-
love. Sorry.
It's a toast.
It's a toast, and she doesn't want to be held as is her custom. Hello, darling. Okay, you can go now.
so.
All right.
Drift globe.
Yes.
These
And
lights.
and you have the little pebble that now can say the words power for you.
How long does that last for?
That pebble? Basically until I get rid of. I can have up to 5 objects that do this.
Nice.
Unnecessary.
Unnecessary, but we're doing it because we're what? Extra.
Storm's
Mhm.
gonna like totter and be like, "Can I have one that says you stink?"
Pick up another pebble. You stink.
Eek.
And I hand it to you.
Storm takes it and like puts it in her bra.
Now it says the exact way that Xantix says it.
You stink.
Oh, if you had brought that out during the meeting with the Queen, it would have been perfect.
Thank goodness I didn't. But yes, back to the main topic at hand. Would anyone
what's the
like one of
second
those
kind word?
infusers?
I wasn't listening. I just got curious
Oh.
about their stone. What is happening?
The
A drift globe gets 2 command words.
trying to remember
One's
what
for it
does.
to hover.
Oh, thanks, Aziz.
I'd rather have a pebble that says that one. I think I can remember has these lights. I don't know what the other one you said.
Thanks, Aziz.
Yes.
As in, refer to the pebble as Aziz.
No,
Oh,
refer to the
thanks.
drift globe as Aziz.
Oh, Aziz. Yeah,
The
drift globe.
thanks Aziz.
Yes,
and
Aziz is
light.
Aziz is an ancient term from the far south continent about being of light that brought providence and blessings. A true classic.
A being of light that brings providence and blessings in your kitchen.
Yes.
Can I see it?
No.
No.
You can see it. Aziz, light. I don't do that. I don't do that. Like, sure, it's
And
a blind.
audience, you
everyone.
only have these guys to blame because we were talking about it pre-stream. You
Mhm.
only have them to blame.
If there's the option to get magical energy back, that could be
Oh, for
useful
goodness
several of
sake!
us.
I know what that's from now.
Oh yes.
Does anyone have a ring for me to infuse the artifice?
Does it need to be a ring?
Yes, this one is a ring. I can't really change that, I'm afraid.
Mug will reach in his pocket and bring out a big, chunky signet ring.
Yes, that will
And we
do
will.
nicely. I'll
And immediately we'll all look what the signet says.
Mm-hmm.
I will, out of curiosity, look at the signet. What is the signet?
It's of a helmet. like a
Yes.
armored helmet.
Yes, this will do nicely. I will. I'll put it in a pouch, and I'll have that done for the morning. Perhaps if we are to go into the mines, we wait for tomorrow.
Yes, I might like to do some spell reallocation, but we can still investigate those who are guarding it and see if we can get a better sense of their true motives. Because the Queen did not seem to realize that her royal guards were involved in this.
No, I think she does, but she has to be extremely cautious with those words that she says in general.
Oh,
Being a leader of any shape or form, you don't want to give everything away at any moment in time. You can tell Sam speaking from experience, like from his dad. That sort of like any business owners, leaders, countries, they always want to keep something close to them, no matter who you're talking to, even your most special confidant, just in case something goes awry. Because the slightest slip up and countries fall.
Mm.
I can respect that.
Potentially, I don't know. I can't read her.
That's
We
right.
could just walk past, have Xantix ask to check the machineries. Being a engineer, they'll tell us no, but we could get a read on the situation. I could see what they're thinking.
Yes. Let's get changed first, though.
Mm.
We may be a touch too formal. So,
Before fully leaving the grounds, a servant rushes over to you. Xel'nari, a moment, please. The information looks around for a moment. Requested by the Queen for yourselves?
yes, thank you.
And just hands you a small piece of paper. It's a tiny little piece of paper just rolled up into a scroll. And upon it, all it says is the man in charge of operations in the mines is Felrug Twinboot. It can be found in the infrastructure sector.
Does Twin Boot sound ominous to anyone else?
Twin boot?
Like,
Doesn't everyone have two boots?
yeah, but it sounds like he likes kicking people twice as much as a regular person. Jack-booted thug.
Thank you.
In case I forget to mention it later, Mug, it does not look like the ring needs to be attuned.
Okay.
But yeah, that we'll handle tomorrow, but I just thought I'd set that up now.
Okay. So we leave and recollect our personal effects. That's
Yep.
hopefully all still there.
So, almost immediately upon you reobtaining your items, there is a almost muffled voice in your mind, Zoe. Or should say Kovac, of a very familiar book. I was dead for some time now. What the bloody hell did you do to me?
Wait. Because the book was in her bag? Wasn't it in the bag of holding?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I handed. Oh no, the anti-magic field.
What about Bruna in my boobs?
Still in the boobs.
But they opened the bag to get out the flippin' the evidence. So, oh no. I'll crack open the bag. I'll pull out vellum and I'll just say, I am terribly sorry. You have fallen victim to an anti-magic field. It was not my intent.
I don't want to ever feel that again. That was weird. It was like a cold void.
I didn't care much for it either. Oh, while we're here though, can you feel any of your siblings nearby?
I just came back from the dead and you're going to ask me about my brothers and sisters. What the hell's wrong with you? You psychopath.
Many people have assured me that there are a great many things wrong with me. I don't believe them. Can you please answer the question?
Give me a moment to reach out. You know, I'm putting myself back together again here.
Of course. Well, you look intact.
It's clearly not what I meant, but you know what? I'm just gonna give me a moment. Bloody things I do for this one. Better be bloody worth it in the end. Yes, I can sense, other than my sister, who is technically both nearby but also not nearby, there is another one somewhere within this place.
Storm has been eavesdropping this entire conversation. Just
No,
Can
this
we
is in-
hear this?
This is in
This
Kovac's
mentally.
mind.
Oh,
The book
it's in
is
her
currently
mind. Okay, okay.
yes,
okay.
yelling at her.
Gotcha. My apologies.
And then
Could
during this
you?
entire time, Sam's also been trying to talk to Kovac in her head, but doesn't realize she's having another imaginary.
Have you got any other information?
I'll reach out. There's a lot of stuff going on here. There's a lot of magical presences that are interfering with me finding it. But it's here somewhere.
Somewhere in the city? Somewhere in this part of the city?
I've got no eyes, so it could be in the city if we're even in a city.
Yes, we are.
Yeah, well then it's probably in the city if it's within 600 meters of here.
Okay. I can work with that.
I'm a book. Don't have eyes.
That's okay. Sam, we may need to try something. Sam, can you locate objects at the moment?
So that book is very very lucky he didn't say that to Storm, because she would have just straight up been like, "I can give you eyes."
The answer is no.
That may be useful tomorrow if we are going into the mines.
Wouldn't
No.
work.
No?
No, we're protected from that kind of stuff. If it was that easy to find us, everyone would have one of us.
That is if you are willing to speak to us.
But we still got cool stuff inside us that everyone wants.
That is fair. Okay.
Kovac, you good? You kind of blacked out for a minute.
It's fine. I'm talking to Vellum.
And everyone
Oh,
else
okay.
is
So that's
just
when that's
looking
why your
like-
eyes are going weird, like. Joking.
I will be keeping you on my person. Please inform me if you receive a more clear indication of the location of your nearby sibling.
Yes, ma'am.
And I will make sure to put you somewhere safe and out of the way if we have to go back into the anti-magic field in the future.
You better.
I guarantee it.
Kovac and Sam, got a question for the two of you concerning that book. Druids can reincarnate creatures if they die, right? And they come back as a different form.
What you talking about, Willis?
Can't they? I've heard stories of druids being able to, bring someone back and they come back as an animal.
Yes, that sounds familiar. There was a tale of a great elven mage who was felled in a forest, was found by an archdruid, and came back as a halfling.
Let's. Oh.
So, just
Do you mean as another animal or as another being? As in, another human turning into another, human? Or a human turning into,
Posture
a
check.
half-orc? Or are you talking about, a human turning into a squirrel in a new life?
For this one, it's kind of a bit of either. Because, just saying, if the book was to die, could we bring it back as a not book?
In theory, you could be able to turn the leather back into a cow.
And a hydrate.
I am content with Vellum's current form. I believe he is too.
Why are we talking about killing the book? I don't think the book did anything deserving of being killed.
I mean, the armoire falling on top of me that one time was kind of a thing. I mean, yes, I might have been a willing subject at the time, but I didn't realize I'd have an entire armoire trapped on me. But you know,
that was most unfortunate, but highly educational.
I'm very glad you said educational.
I was going to say, knowing that did help you later on in your adventure. Did read the report.
Indeed.
Dropping an
The-
armoire on the steering vessel is quite ingenious.
I made a pyramid.
Yes, the pyramid was also concerning. We are going to have to look at that later on. Regardless, alright, I'm going to go and
Amazing.
retrieve these plans for the boilers and such. I will return. I will meet you at
Do
the
you
mine.
need anyone to go with you?
No, I can travel nice and
Wait,
fast.
wait, wait, wait,
Aaron.
wait. Xantix, where is the church that has the priests? No, the people. You know, with the things. She just holds her arms out.
Oh, you mean the one who was touched in the head, and that's one I
Oh,
believe was near in the bottom part of the city, is that right, Ash? I think that's what you were
In
saying.
the religious sector.
In the
so-
religious sector.
Technically, if you were to leave the palace grounds at the moment, you would have to go through the religious sector in order to get to the infrastructure sector. Unless you take the long way.
I'm trying to remember. Was the
Oh, yeah, I see it. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's a
Yeah.
long...
Yes. Temple of Eldath. Yes.
Does it?
is it bad that when I saw you doing this, I just thought you forgot the word for alms and were trying to use arms instead?
hair flip parks?
You were done the hip. I mean, you're a bit late.
She realized halfway through saying her sentence that she probably shouldn't say it out loud. So she just arms indicated.
Yeah. I'm very tired, so my brain was like,
Mhm.
alms?
Arms for
Okay.
the poor.
So
When are we
I'm-
going to the mine?
Well, I believe we're all the people guarding the mine right now to discuss and investigate them. I am going to go retrieve my protection. Then I will get the plans and I will meet you there. I can travel a little bit faster than currently. Is there anything else you require for me to collect?
no.
No?
That's-
Alright then.
Well, I think we're all going to go back to the Riazi residence to change, weren't we? Out of our formal gear.
My
would
my
like that
clothing
very
is back in
much.
my accommodation.
Ah,
Right.
So I will meet you at the mine. So yes, it might take me some time to get the blueprints. We'll see what happens. Anyway,
Right.
yeah, and Corin just rides off with the gnome holding on like a nice
Hi-ho,
custom saddle.
Corin. Away.
Oh, Ash, I make sure that aside from the evidence that we handed over, the rest of the contents of my bag of holding are still there.
Yes, they are. Nothing
Great.
else has been.
That was one of the things that Sam was trying to
shifted.
get into your head of. Just want
Um,
to check everything.
So I'll pull out the deck of illusions, and I will hand that off to Mug and say, Mug, since I gave the drift globe to Oddie, to Sam, you should have this. I believe your proclivities will be well paired with it.
okay. I don't have anything to give you in return.
Well, in the
I know.
past,
I'll write a song about you.
you did already write a concerningly poignant poem about me.
Oh, but that was for the purposes of trying to improve your outlook on life. This is purely for entertainment. There is a difference. This one won't be any good.
I purpose.
I-
I would like to hear this. It sounds like it
I-
would be fun.
I would suggest that we do this another time. Let's go.
Storm didn't leave any items at the checkpoint, and all her equipment, like her weapons and stuff, was left at the house. But she has been, like, if anyone's paying any attention, been like fiddling with her compass, and you sort of notice like a relaxing of the shoulders and persona, just a little bit. Like a little bit of tension has eased the moment it starts working again.
Did Storm end up wearing some of the Xel'nari colors? Like, was it the sash as a belt or something? I can't remember where.
Against
And
her will, yes.
Yeah. And so the follow-up question to that is, as soon as we get out of the meeting, do you take that off straight away, or do you leave it on for a bit? Because I think that'll be a little telling moment.
Yes. So she, as soon as they are out of like need to look their best vicinity, she actually starts like pulling apart the entire outfit.
Storm, please fold that back up and don't let it drag upon the ground. It is old.
She just unbundles the whole thing, doesn't care that she's stark naked, and just puts it over her head like a hood. What?
many
It's not on
things
the
wrong.
floor.
Yes, but you were wearing it beautifully. I see no reason for you to have done this.
It was uncomfortable and
It is
restrictive.
no. It has a beautiful form and provides structure.
She like
It grants
unwraps
you wonderful posture.
herself, flails it around a little bit, and then swishes it at you. Your problem now! And she runs away.
I just telekinetically catch it in midair, and just with all three of my hands just fold it nicely, and
She-
put it away.
She was
And
wearing
now we
her
have a naked
pants.
Storm running for the
No,
street.
she was wearing her pants underneath. She has 3/4 pants that she wears. They're very discreet, just tan-colored pants. Because she has been told it's indecent to not wear clothes. And she's like, but I'm covered in fur. And they're like,
To be fair, Thalai agrees with you.
yeah. And
For
her
very different
bra
reasons.
of holding. So she's just stuck as in her bra and holding and pants.
That's fair.
And she puts her sash away. Like, that's the first thing she does is take the sash off, put it away in her, technically, I guess, her bra holding, and then takes the rest off. And does.
So we go home, get changed. I assume father's not in because he's at work.
Yes, he would be at work currently.
Get all re-equipped. Xel'nari uniform, proper fancy pants, writ of authority prepared by the queen already.
Storm
I'll
re-equips herself, but unless someone tells her to get dressed, she just doesn't bother putting a shirt on.
I'm not surprised.
All right.
Whereas, so are we back, getting our gear back at the residence, or is this just
Yes.
Mug has a bad feeling about things, so we'll actually clank up in his shiny new full plate armor.
Yeah, fair.
One thing that Storm will do is she will look at her claws. So she's had fist weapons. They're claws, right? Question, they count as fist weapons or they count as daggers?
They carry fist weapons.
Okay, so pretty much I don't think anyone
For your
else would
unarmed
be
strikes.
proficient with them, would they?
No.
They're unconventional weapons by the looks of them.
Okay. She'll re-equip them then. She's having a conflict within herself about the use of sharp weaponry. Because it's more likely to hurt someone.
Interesting.
Well, Storm's always been about trying to not hurt as many people as possible.
Yeah.
So recently she's been feeling more and more uncomfortable with the claws. She likes them because it makes her feel like she has what she never had, but she's starting to also realize that they're a problem. In a different sense. But she will re-equip them.
Yeah.
But they are not attuned unless we sit down for an hour.
Okay.
Alrighty.
I can't remember what time was the meeting that we had with the Queen. Was it like
3.
2 or 3?
Mid-afternoon, yeah.
Yeah. shuffling around some stuff.
So by the time we head back, get changed over, head out to the mines, it's what, going to be late afternoon, closer to sunset, or
By the time
something
you
like
get down to the mines, it's going to be closer to 1 o'clock.
In the morning.
AM?
Yes. Well, you were in there also for an hour.
Okay, yeah,
Um,
3,
yeah,
4.
and traveling by foot through the city is a bit slow paced.
Storm will actually suggest before we head out. She's like, maybe we should go to the mines first thing in the morning, and today maybe we should go visit the religious sector and have a talk to the monks that were having problems, the priests,
Yes.
because it might give us some insight into circumstances which may help our insight for when we go down into the mine.
Yes, that could be educational. We may need to reach out to Xantix, though, as he was planning on going to the mines.
Oh yeah, he'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
Oh,
Where... Do we know where his lodgings were?
You know that they're in the textiles district. You don't know specifically the location of it.
That's awkward.
I can contact him if need be.
I will attempt a more simple approach. I did this
Sending your bird with a letter?
previous. Yes. I will conjure wisteria. I will.
She does
prepare...
not appear.
I'm sorry.
She does not appear.
Oh, because
no.
Find Familiar is a spell that I cast and it got nullified. Oh my god.
I just
No,
thought the familiars had
sense that-
unionized.
You sense that she exists in this realm. She refuses the call.
oh,
What? Why?
Are you okay, Kovac? You look concerned all of a sudden.
Why is one? I don't understand. Where's my bird? I'm
Wait,
gonna think.
we do know that familiars are usually Fae taken form, correct?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I want to talk to Mr. Nibbles. Because, no, fire elemental is different. Fire elemental is very different.
Yeah, not a fey creature in that form.
I'm gonna think
No,
really, really
understands.
hard, and just try and get an understanding from Wisteria. I want to know why she isn't coming.
So you're going to try and reach out to contact her?
Yeah.
Can you just roll me a d20 and add your wisdom to it, please?
I can
Let's say,
certainly
is
do
this
my
going to be
best.
one of those, you only call me when you need something?
That is a 17.
Okay. She does not respond.
My. I don't know what to do.
Is this when you send your book to find your bird? And then your
my
book
book
doesn't come back, and so
My book only has a range of 300 feet.
I know I've got things like healing spirit prepared, but I don't think that counts as it being a Fae.
Can I tell where she is? Because so you said
seems to
she's
be
in the room.
actively blocking your sense to her.
Why doesn't she like me all of a sudden? I didn't do anything wrong, did I?
And this was what Kovac will be thinking of for the rest of her day. He left me on red. What does that mean? Does he not like me anymore? What's happening? What's going on?
I thought everything was fine.
But everything was fine. He said it was fine. Why was it not fine? Sorry.
Where's my bird?
you'll also you'll remember this day when you're level 20, and it just will keep you up at night. Oh, 5 years ago.
That was the day we last saw Wisteria.
So Kovac's trying really hard to maintain her composure, but is probably showing some signs of being a bit distressed. And is
Storm
like,
would 100% notice.
I'm
Well, she's there going, "Where's my bed? Where's my bed?"
No, this is
That's
Zoe
Zoe
doing that.
Yes, I'm panicking because Ash, you get ah.
I have
Someone else.
taken account of every single thing you have used Wisteria for.
Oh, it is! Ah!
No! No! But
Someone's got to do some making up.
no! But
It's a
she's
theory.
but she's so useful.
And there, if we're having the own character, and there's your issue. You're seeing everything as a tool.
Kovac doesn't.
That Kovac
No.
treating everything as and posable is now finally coming back to bite her.
Let me find that
Well, we'll
poem
find
again.
Somebody
Doing
else.
what they want without thinking of the consequences.
Somebody else think of something. Wisteria is predisposed.
I can go and find him.
Yes, please.
Okay. She just runs off.
She has no idea where he lives.
Yep. No one's stopping her. She's going. Okay, Storm's
Bye,
gonna go
Storm.
and try and find Xantix half dressed.
We'll meet you. We'll meet you in the religious sector. Oh, she's gone.
Also, I
If
remembered.
I was a cruel DM, this would be the perfect time to send assassins after the party.
I
Let's see, Sam's
remembered
saying to themselves, "Yeah, I'm not getting involved in this. Dumps the fire."
2 things. 3 things. First thing, I remembered that all of my equipment was actually in the compass.
Mhm.
So she actually hasn't re-equipped any of her weapons. Because they're still in
Okay.
the compass. Which is fine. Because she's a monk. I don't remember what the second thing was. Or the third
One
thing.
thing.
Wait, what were we talking about?
I don't know. You interrupted.
I interrupted myself. Oh! All of my armor is already on me and never left me because it's the armor, the braces. And third, I remember what the third is. Storm did not take any of the jewelry off. She is still wearing all of the bangles.
Yes. Okay.
It's mostly costume jewelry. It's not that big of a deal.
It's okay. She just looks ridiculous.
She looks like Khajiit has wares.
Yes. Covered in
If you
scars.
have coin.
Okay. So we're gonna go. We're gonna go to the religious sector. The Kovac and the Sam and the mug, right?
So is no one still finding Xantix?
Storm's gone to go
No,
find
no, no.
Xantix.
Oh,
Storm's
Storm-
going to
Storm.
find Xantix. No one's going to find Storm.
No one stopped Storm. She has no idea where she's going. Whether she gets to you or not is another story. But she does
Oh.
have 90 feet of movement around. If she
And-
if she dashes.
Just to make the comedy to the next level, after Storm runs off, Mug's going to do a sending to Xantix to say to meet us at the religious sector.
Wow!
Alright then, I'll see you there. Yes. Shall do.
Because that's just the icing on that cake.
Storm actually trying to be helpful for once.
No, the good thing is you'll probably meet him coming back.
It's true.
It depends which way she goes.
She doesn't know where she's going. She's just going in the vague general direction of that way.
We're gonna get so lost.
Although she's not above climbing over buildings.
Can you both roll me a d8, please?
Both of you roll a 2.
That's a D8, right?
I
This is
rolled an
D8.
8.
Oh no.
Okay. What did you roll? A 5?
5. Ow.
Ooh. You cross past each other 1 block away from each other in opposite directions. So
What do
you
you
do
mean?
not meet.
Ah.
As in, let's just say you're going down this way, well, he's coming up this way.
Gotcha.
So you just
And the
just
two shall
just
never
miss
meet.
each other. If Tay was here, like ships in the night.
Oh dear.
Storm will not look for him for long before she gets bored and gives up. Like,
That's fair.
max, like, 20 minutes.
So not even enough time to actually look through the area.
Maybe half an hour before she'll be like, I don't know where he is.
You do have a great option just to walk up to random strangers and go, "Did you see a really short guy on a metal dog?"
Oh, yeah, no,
okay.
she straight up would. She'd walk up to random people like, have you
Alright,
seen...
roll me an investigation then. Did you roll a 1?
Nope.
2?
Nope.
17.
It's a 4.
Oof.
Have
You
you
do
seen
get
a
vague-
gentleman? He is like this short. He's kind of like this, a bit lumpy like. I think he's a
Some people
dwarf?
have seen him
No,
about,
no,
but not
no.
recently.
His name's Xantix. He has dog that is like just as big as him, except it is metal.
Yes, there are people who have seen him, just not recently.
Do you know what his house is?
No idea.
He looks like a beach.
You do realize we're still live, right?
I said what I said. Bitch, I said what I said.
Yeah, so like after walking down that street and asking people and like running around, she's like, he's not here. Okay. And just goes to the religious sector.
It's like
Whoop.
anyone with slight ADHD who's looking for something, you just do a skim over the top and say, it's not here! And you immediately just somewhere else looking. It's not here!
Yep.
Alright. So, you three are the first to make it to the religious sector.
Mm-hmm.
Do you wait at the entrance to the religious sector, or do you just
Oh.
dive on in to start looking for...
Ash,
yes.
I would actually still go by the infrastructure just first to get those plans.
Okay. So you're going to go around up along this way.
Yes.
Take the long way.
Yeah, because I'm going to get
Okay.
those plans first.
My instinct would be to case the joint. We're here.
Mhm.
We can get the lay of the land. Kovek's from the city. Should probably try and get a sense of if things have changed and try and locate the specific temple to Eldath,
Mhm.
and then wait there for
Alright.
Storm.
You're fairly familiar with the Temple of Eldath. It's a pretty not a massive temple, but it is an easy one to spot. That of a statue of a large woman standing out the front, holding a vase that is constantly flowing with water down into a fountain below. Being the goddess of waters. So it's a pretty easy one to spot. You can hear the flowing water from a distance away, and atop of it stands a small bell tower. One of several in the area. You know that the tolling of the hours is shared amongst the different chapels here, rather than a single chapel being responsible for all of it. And so duties shift back and forth.
So one church is responsible for the chime at 3 o'clock, and another at 4.
Which is also typically how they also set up their sermons to happen as well.
Oh, I like that. Is there anything overtly wrong with the exterior of the building that we can see?
Roll me an investigation or perception.
Investigation, please. That is a 28.
Nothing wrong. No, it seems to be in very good condition, as with most of the chapels and churches around here. It is extremely well kept. It definitely seems tended to quite often. So no, there is no obvious signs of any problems with the chapel.
What? I think there's some quite loud cows in the area.
Sorry.
A couple of
Um,
sacred milking cows. What of it?
While we're waiting for Storm and Xantix to catch up so we can investigate this fully, Kovac would kind of step away from the rest of the group and would be trying to reach out to Wisteria a little bit. Just it's not that her stance is changing much. It's like she just keeps pressing the like call button.
Can you roll me a charisma saving throw, please?
Oh no! I have advantage on this. Natural 20.
Oh, that's gonna do it. After several attempts, you get a kind of response of just like a what?
Have I done something wrong?
There's a long pause where you think that she may have gone back to enduring you, but after a moment she goes,
Did you have to wait till I sipped my tube?
Yes.
that is not what she says. She says, I'm tired of being a pincushion. Summoned to be thrown into a fight with no care. You know, this is a contract between us both. There is meant to be care both ways, but I feel like just a slave. If things do not change,
You now get
I will
Gregory.
cancel this contract.
I understand. What manner of care would be most be most befitting your current sensibilities?
How about start with getting to know me?
Would you like to do that in person, or will this mode of communication suffice?
We'll arrange something in person when it's more private.
Will this evening at my abode suffice?
Yes. That should do.
Ordinarily, the barn owl is quite enamored with mice and other small field rodents. Shall I make sure that there are some available for you?
There's again a short pause. And then, yes.
I will see you there. My apologies for the unintended distress.
And then there is silence.
She feels a little better. She can focus a bit more on the task at hand now.
Alright. Storm, you actually arrive in the religious sector before Xantix does, because he is going the long way around to the infrastructure. So you will start wandering around. As they are on the main street, you would walk up.
At
come
some
up
point,
on
she did remember her head and pull out her cloak and is now back to being a hooded figure.
Okay.
Because you're just sprinting around.
She was on a high from the success of the chat with the Queen and the promise of explosives. And being free of that absurd outfit. And then she remembered that she needed to be down low. So.
But it's such a good outfit. It flows, and it's such bright colors.
It's beautiful. But Storm would rather be naked, let's be honest.
Alright. So, you come upon the other three outside the front of the Temple of Elder. Xantix nowhere to be seen.
Storm,
Only they had message.
you've dressed.
No. Doesn't elaborate.
Fine. We're here. We're just waiting on Xantix.
Oh yeah, I couldn't find him. Nobody had seen him for a while, so I figured... I don't know where he is. Nobody knows where he is. It's not my problem. He'll find his way eventually, I'm sure.
Just look to Mug. Mug,
Quick-
can't you just message him?
I was going to say, quick cap to Xantix dead in the pit.
The nomicides finally paid off.
We're
By
playing the
6
long
deaths.
How many nomicides do we have? Let me see.
We go...
7.
Oh, 7 deaths now.
You ready to die 7 times?
Oh yeah, it's gonna be great.
We've only got enough for one resurrection.
The commands don't work because
I have diamonds!
I haven't transitioned
I don't have the
them
body,
yet
though.
to stream elements.
That's right, yep.
I can't resurrect him if he's not within like a minute near me.
Alright. So you're all just waiting for Xantix to arrive.
Yes.
Alright. Xantix, you make your way
Yes.
into the infrastructure sector. You find yourself looking through the different buildings and find one that seems to be dedicated for the mining and mineral distribution within the city, which is where you imagine the blueprints for such the mines area will be.
Ash,
Yes.
because I was fetching these things, would it make sense that I would be holding writ from the Queen to go investigate the mines?
Did you go and ask for the writ of the Queen from Kovac?
That would have been the smart thing to do. And I only just realised it
Then
now.
no, you do not.
Damn. Well, time to rely on natural charisma of 0. Let's go.
You step into the building. It is fairly late at night, so it seems like a number of the people here have gone home. A number of desks sit empty. There are a few people hurrying about. And upon looking around at the desks and such, you see a sign leading to a staircase upstairs that says Office of Mineral Administration, which is where you imagine the heads of the mines will be.
Alright, Corin, you wait down here. I don't think these steps are particularly good for you. And I'll go up the steps.
You head up the steps and are nearly knocked over by a small man of about the same stature as yourself.
Impressive.
It's not quietly formal wear, but it is a well-pressed uniform. He has suspenders over his shoulders, and he is hurrying about with several papers in his hands. And upon bumping into you, he quickly dives backwards and looks quite panicked, looking around. And goes, you're Xel'nari. And that's when you realize that he is also a gnome.
Yes, I am. Hello, Xantix.
A pleasure. Welcome. Felrug. Pleasure. What can I do for you?
I am here as I need to have access to and perhaps copies of the schematics or map of the mines, as well as the inner workings of some of the boiler machines down there.
May I inquire why
Of
you
course.
would need such an item?
Yes, we are, on behest of the Queen, investigating some going-ons happening.
Going ons. The Queen has asked. Why would she not come to me herself? Everything is under control. I'm sure you have heard there has been an accident down there, and so we are making sure everything is in tip-top shape.
Of course, but the Xel'nari also have some interests in protection of the city itself, and we are doing a external investigation as well. Not to slight anything of your standards or ability, just merely to help.
Believe me, no such need is required. Everything is under control. We have the city's best minds at work down there inspecting. We should be back to normal any day now.
I'm sure you will. However, I must insist, as the Queen herself has requested myself and my compatriots to do so.
And he seems to be stumbling. He drops a few papers. He has not stopped moving the whole time that you've been talking to him. And he just looks over for a moment, collects himself for a moment, and goes, a writ of passage. You require a writ from the Queen. I cannot do it unless you have such a thing. And I do not suppose you have one. Huh.
Not on me at this moment. However, Corin, and I'm just going to get one of my coins out and put with a magical tinkering saying, Kovac, give the writ of passage to Corin. Flip it down to Corin, who will catch it, and go, take that to Kovac, and then he should be in the religious district, and then come back with the writ, please. And Corin's going to bound out the door to do so.
I have a lot of work to do. If you do have the writ, you can come back tomorrow. I'm closing up the office.
I'm afraid that I must insist. Corin will be only a moment, as
I must insist. And you can see him very clearly looking to your gun, and then back to you, then back to your gun.
Yeah, I would like to do an insight, because this seems more than just a
He seems scared.
Yeah, he's scared of something or doesn't want outsiders looking. So I want to see if there's anything more.
Yeah, roll an insight.
Or if he's just flustered. Damn it. My insight is absolutely shite. I got a total of 6.
It's very obvious that he is intimidated. You don't know if you can't tell if it's just your presence, or if there is something else. You don't know. It seems to be you from what you can gather, as he keeps looking to your gun. He probably feels that you're a threat to him.
Now, I have no intention of using these. These are for protections of myself.
Of course. I've done nothing wrong, and so no requirement of a weapon.
Of course you have not. However, Corin will return momentarily, which we have from the Queen, and I am asking, as a member of the Xel'nari, surely you can wait the 5 to 10 minutes it will take for Corin to return.
Roll me a persuasion.
Do I have any bonuses, because this is part of the background feature of being the urban infrastructure?
I will give you advantage.
Thank you. God damn it. My dice are rolling poorly. 11.
He thinks for a moment. I don't suppose I'm going to have much choice in the matter, am I?
Honestly, not that much, but I would hate to inconvenience you, sir. This will be only 5 minutes. Most. Is there anything I can help you with while we wait?
No. You take take a seat, and I will fetch the paperwork.
Thank you, I much appreciate it.
Right.
Meanwhile,
Uh,
Corin is like dashing to get to Kovac.
You sit down, and he shuffles off to a desk, and then through a door off to the side room.
Well, at the moment, I'm going to sit and wait because there is no indication.
Okay. Several minutes go by. He does not come out of the room.
Dead.
Hello there. Knock on the door.
No answer.
He's just gone home and left you there.
I mean, I'm seeing if there's something else I can do first before just shooting the lock. But seeing I don't have that, no, I will and shoot the lock.
Okay,
And
you
open
shoot
the
the
door.
lock. At no point did I say the door was locked, but that's right. You shot the lock.
He's making an
That's fair.
entrance.
You shoot the door open to find a window open, and no man inside the room. He has escaped out the window.
Huh.
Actually, give me 1 second.
That is troublesome.
You hear from outside the window. Oh!
I'm
From
gonna
the sound
quickly
of
look
your
at,
gun going off.
I'm gonna quickly look out the window. Is it the gnome?
He is clearly attempted to climb down the second floor from this window
Oh no!
and realized that he is very much not capable of doing so and is so stuck, like half like paralyzed in fear, clinging to the wall as hard as possible, slightly down below the windowsill.
If I was to hold a long object out, would he be able to grab it and I can help?
Yes, you could, yes.
Well, that was awfully foolish of you, wasn't
Yeah, not my best moment. No.
No. How about you come back up and we can have a proper chat about what's going on? Because this is more than me just asking papers, isn't it?
He very panically looks around, and then, like, as you were helping him up to the ledge, he leans in very close to you and goes, "They will kill me."
And I'm just gonna get my hand and bring him in. It's like, there, we'll be okay, and just close the window and bring him away from the window. It's like, okay, where?
I cannot help you. I'm very sorry. I thought the paperwork was in here, and when I realized that I did not have it, I realized I had to run. And he reaches down onto the table, grabs a quill out, and starts writing.
Yep.
As he's talking.
I'm just gonna subtly keep an eye out for anything happening. Just because clearly something is spooking him quite voraciously.
Mhm.
So I want to keep an eye out to see if there is any form of surveillance in this office, if there is any sign of danger within this room, that sort of thing.
Roll me a perception check.
Can I suggest one other thing you might want to look for?
Yes?
Does he have lots of scratch marks on his arms? Just saying, that's the rage these days.
Perception is only a 12, but I guess, yes, that will also extend to, has he got the scratches on his arm like me?
None visible.
Yep.
But he is wearing a long sleeve shirt, so it is possible that you just can't see it. But from what skin you can see, he doesn't seem to have marks upon him. There doesn't seem to be any signs of obvious monitoring devices or anything in this room. No. He's quickly, hurriedly writing stuff down, and he looks up at you as he continues writing, and I understand if I am in trouble for attempting, but I didn't want to. And then you just hear, and he just pauses for a moment, and then drops to the ground.
I'm going to go quickly grab and drag him behind the cover of the desk with one arm, and then the other hand grab the parchment and go down. And as I'm doing so, can I cast Cure Wounds on him?
You can. Nothing
I'm
happens.
going to yeah, that's what I feared. I will look at him. What has happened?
You see a small dart, about yay big, in his back.
Did it come from the window?
It seems like it from the
To the
angle.
walls. Sorry.
I will peek out and see if I can see anyone with the
Right.
musket ready.
Yeah, roll me a perception. Your musket, does that have a scope on it? I can't remember.
No, the musket does not.
Okay,
At least we've never discussed it. It does have a long range of 120 and a short range of 40. But I would doubt it, because it's not
Okay.
that far. That's a bit better. That's a 14 on perception.
You look out. You try and stay low in case something is trying to take a shot at you. You look out across the courtyard. There are a number of people making their way through the area. It is a busy street. It's being a main junction between several areas. And then you look across the buildings. There's a few buildings with lights on still in the windows. A number of them have gone out as the offices are closing up for the night. But you are unable to detect where you think this shot came from.
Shit.
All you know is that it was extremely silent and very well aimed.
Shit. What does the paper say?
The paper says, "Things are not what they seem down there. They are blackmailing me. They have my fat," and then it's cut off.
Shit. 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 Fuck. I'm going to. Damn it. Because Corin is nowhere near me. It's just me, but we need these plans, because if I leave now, who knows what the fuck's going to happen to them while I'm gone. Fuck it, he's going to risk it. He's going to go and search the whole records where the plans would be. He would have a rough idea, wouldn't he? So he's going to go
You
and
would,
search.
yes.
Priority would be the plans for the mines.
I'll
That is
give
the first priority.
you investigation with advantage, please.
Thank you. Yes, that's something I actually am good at. I have it.
You have it. Show us
That
what
is a
you've
15 or a 15
got.
on the dice for a total of 24.
Okay. It doesn't actually take you that long. You've been in buildings like this. You've had to look up plans before. You know how the filing systems work, and he obviously assumed that no one would actually get access to them, and so he hasn't made any attempts to hide them. So they are where they are meant to be, and you find a fairly detailed map of the underground area, along with the mine locations, markings of where the blockages are to keep people out of the mines, as well as the sites of the generators.
Okay. That's gonna have to do. I do not want to push my luck. I'm going to then leave and run to the religious district.
One thing you very quickly notice upon looking upon the map is that where they have set up the roadblocks don't actually stop people from getting access to the generators. They stop them specifically from getting access to the mines.
Yeah. Which doesn't make sense, because it was supposed to be one of the generators that broke, so they shouldn't
Correct.
be letting people in. Yeah, alright. I'm taking that map with me, preserving it and keeping it safe, and just running. I'm gonna going shit the entire time. Like, just I've only moved 25 feet around. It's going to be very slow, and if there's anyone here to stop people, they're going to catch me, and I'm
Yes,
by
and-
myself.
And Corin reaches
Uh,
the group with
Corin
stone in mouth.
pads. No, it's a coin.
Coin
Corin
in mouth.
pads up to Kovac and just goes, nudges the hand.
She looks down and goes,
And then you can see there's a coin in Corin's mouth.
I'll take it.
And as you take it, it activates. Give Queen's writ of passage to Corin. I need it. I think
This
give
is also.
Queen's writ of passage to. That's it, because it's only 6 words, I think. Yeah. Oh no, it's up to a 6-second long recorded message.
Yeah,
So,
okay.
Okay.
So it'll fit.
okay, yeah. So yeah, give Queen's
Talk really
Queen's
fast.
writ of passage to Corin. I need it.
She'll put the coin back in Corin's mouth and just go. Part of her thinks this could be a good opportunity, and she gives the robot dog a few little small pats on the head and goes, "Good boy."
And then Corin just nudges you, going
You can teach an old girl new tricks.
Only
it's nudging you,
sometimes.
come on, I need the thing.
Too little, too late.
Curious, did we hear the gunshot from where we are?
No.
Okay.
No, it is far enough away that the sounds of carts and everything else going on about town would be drowned out. A lot of people in the area would have. In the infrastructure sector, definitely would have.
Okay. Are the 3 of you okay here? If Corin's having a conversation in the infrastructure sector, it might be behoove of someone else to be there.
I can follow along. I can't keep up with the animal though.
Oh, no, that's fine. Well, we know where the church is. The church is. It seems fine. Should we just go to assist, just in case?
Yeah, if Xantix needs the writ, then something is happening.
Yes,
It is
he might
probably
be.
better that the writ stays within larger company than small company.
Yeah, that's true. I don't imagine Corin will return to his master
It's
unless he
just
has the writ.
Nudging you. Sorry.
So I'll give the writ to Corin. I'll put it in his mouth.
I was to say he does have saddlebags.
Oh, even better. Open a saddlebag, drop it
I mean,
in
it's not
there.
like the mouth would actually have saliva. It's a construct, but
Yeah.
the moment you put it in the bag secure, he races off.
Oh.
Storm will chase after him. She can keep up.
Storm, the only one who can keep up with him.
Mug,
It does have
we've
a
done
40 foot. Yeah,
I
40
can
foot
run
radius, it's
faster
dashing.
than him.
we've done this before. I cast fly on both of us.
And then Oddie's just like,
Do-do-do-do-do. Alrighty. At the speed that you're running and flying and moving, I think for comedic purposes there is a moment of you come busting into the infrastructure sector, and Corin's like slams on the brakes and like skids in the mud as Xantix is just huffing his way past, going shit, 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 and then just like stops. Got it.
Corin!
And you guys just go like whoops, past.
I mean, Storm's on foot, so
Yeah.
Amateurs, assemble!
We would probably overshoot Corin and go, "Oh damn, he stopped," and then turn back around.
What? Oh shit! It's bad. Bad thing happened.
What did you do, or what did someone do to you?
I am fine. Come, it's quicker to explain. Come. Though, perhaps someone should get the town guard. There has been a murder.
Oh, good, of course.
Kovic over here waiting for the time she can like use her horn.
Yeah.
Thank you for the
Like
love.
the beacon.
I've had the
shone
entire
very-
campaign. I get to use it to call the gods.
There is a brief moment, a very brief moment, before you hear a "Brum, brum, 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 brum" from around the city as a form of echolocation of returning the signal.
Surely
You
it
can-
sounds like.
Wow.
I had to do that one. Come on.
Yeah, fair.
fair. It's the fuzz. FBI, open up. You actually hear two of the horns go off from the direction of where Xantix came from. So it looks like some had already made it over to the scene, having heard the gunshot go off as they were closer. But now you hear one horn echoing coming towards you. And you know, in the etiquette, relay your horn back and forth to signal where you are as well.
Of course.
To reconfirm. And suddenly you are greeted by an escort of 4 guards.
What was the gnome's name again? Sorry, I'm atrocious with names.
That's right. His name was Felrug Twinboot.
Felrug Twinboot.
Well, he's dead now, so who cares?
Wow.
And that is another nomicide redeemed by assassination.
Oh no!
Yeah, we got that.
6 deaths now.
Yeah, coming into fruition. Kit will be so happy.
So, do you lead us through to the scene of the murder?
Yes. Come.
The guards actually arrived to you as you were making your way over.
No.
Rayazi. I thought you were Xel'nari, and look over you again. You are Xel'nari. Why? What is wrong?
Murder, most foul. Also, I kept the horn. It seemed it seemed useful.
And hey, and it's not me. You can't frame me up this time.
The guard who is not part of the team that was part of your framing looks at you very confusedly. Yes, I had not assumed a member of the Xel'nari would be involved. Not if it is
Mug, these are the West Side guards.
Oh, you got like a east side, west side thing going on.
Yes.
Okay.
terrible gang signs.
Anyway, so I had approached the Hall of Records, and the clerk there, he did not want to assist me. He seemed very flustered. And thanks to me convincing him to supposedly wait for the writ of passage, hence I said Corin to you. Yes, he told me to sit and wait, and then he would come and help find what I was looking for. When he did not come out as quick as I expected to, fearing the door was locked and that something had happened, I did shoot the door, hence the gunshot that some of you have responded to. To find the office was empty and he was climbing out the window and then gotten stuck. I helped him back in, and he whispered to me that he was going to be killed. He was writing this note here, which I will hand to the captain of the squad, when he was struck by a small dart or something from a great distance away and killed him instantly. I tried to revive him, but to no effect. I then went to go get help.
That's it.
Yes. Let's see the body.
All right. We have secured the crime scene. Coming upstairs.
Excellent.
And they lead you in, and there are 2 guards standing at the front door, and you would know by procedure that there would be 2 guards posted at all doors in and out of
Ash,
the building. Yes.
May I make a request for the music?
Okay, if you send it to me, or
It's just a genre suggestion.
Yep.
Smooth jazz akin to film noir.
Yeah, I was gonna say film noir. Film noir.
All right, I will find something for you.
I was
just seems
looking
too
at the
appropriate.
window. I was looking at the window, and all I saw were dead gnomes. I didn't understand. Was it Thursday? This is getting weird.
Oh yes.
The
I'll
gnome
find
came
something
into
for
my
you.
office. She had legs down to there.
I am a man. What's up?
So we'll go inside. I'd say Kovac would produce a pair of leather gloves because crime scene.
Well, that's a bit too upbeat.
I feel like
It's a
Kovac
demo.
would be very against Storm being anywhere near anything because, for
No, she would probably. She's learned her lesson from that first case with Barda, and would probably say to both Storm and Sam, look but don't touch. If you see anything that seems odd or interesting, call out.
as Storm is literally probably
Alright.
already trying to touch things.
Ooh,
But Storm
yeah.
does have really good perception, so she will look around and see what she can observe.
This
They're
sounds like it should be in Cowboy Bebop.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
And just like a splash of Ocean's 11. Yeah.
A little bit of espionage in there.
Indeed. I
Maybe a
like
little bit down on the volume so it doesn't
Yeah.
come over the talking. Good choice, though. Heartily
Yes.
recommend. The Bard approves.
it. Yes.
Alright. So, you made it in. The body is on the floor. Actually, Xantix, did you toss aside or hold on to the dart?
I would have tossed it aside. Would have left
So
it there.
they have isolated the dart, and there is currently one of the officers examining the dart with what seems to be an alchemical kit that he has brought on site.
We have good guards here in town tonight.
He turns to you.
I
Rayazi, I can confirm it. Poison, deadly stuff. Killed instantly. Seemed to be a reagent though. Must have been fed something else that it reacted to.
Oh dear.
They've been planning it for a while.
Yeah. Any other evidence? Xantix, you said there was a note.
Yes, he was writing me a note. I think an attempt to be to not give away the plan. I gave it to the captain of that met us on the road.
Yes, may I?
Why was he writing the note?
Because he couldn't. He was worried about. He did not want his captors to know what he was doing. Unfortunately, it was to no avail.
Yeah.
Wait, so
Mm-hmm.
he thought people could hear him?
I don't know exactly what he thought, but
So while standing in this room that we are all standing in, he thought the bad people could hear everything that was said in this room. Is that what you might be saying?
I don't know if it was heard or just looked at. But he did seem to believe he was being observed. Yes.
All right. I cast detect magic.
I was going to say, Alice, you have the magic sight, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
I was going to.
She doesn't know she has it though.
Correct.
Oh,
I
okay.
just want to
Look funky.
double check the wording for it. I'm just trying to find it. Where is it?
Under features and traits.
Oh yeah, Devil Sight. Yes.
Devil Sight, yeah.
Devil
So,
sight.
yes. So actually, as you were talking, Storm, you're not aware of it at first, but there's something that like shimmering in the
Eldritch
corner
Sight.
of the room that is. At first, you just didn't acknowledge it, but then you kind of looked over it randomly and noticed it seems to be a shimmering purple smoky eye floating in the air, looking around. After a moment, it blinks, and instead of the eyeball opening back up again, it changes form into an ear. And sits there for a moment, hovering in the air. It doesn't seem like anyone else has noticed it, as you see one of the guards actually walk through it, almost like a wispy cloud, and it reforms on the other side as the guard walks through it.
Storm is going to like just cantrip a bit of wind at it and see what happens. She doesn't know what it is.
So you kind of like gust wind at it.
Just like a little breeze, like to see like does it waver, like what?
It shifts form again, and it's almost like an eye opening up from a blink as it shifts back into the eyeball, and it shifts around and looks dead at you, looking at it, and then it just disappears.
Hey, Kovac,
Crying eye. Yes?
what does it mean when there is like purple magic eye that turn into ear, that turn into eye, then disappear when it notices that you notice it?
The very literal explanation.
That sounds like a scrying spell.
Okay, well there was one in the corner, but it is gone now. Could you not see it? Was I the only one that could?
You
Could no one else see this?
you could see that?
Storm very confused.
It's gone now.
I didn't see anything.
That is extremely
No.
useful to know.
Ah, Kovac. And then, so Mug says the word Kovac, and then switches to telepathy and goes, can you do the spell where we can all just, like, talk to each other's brain?
Yes. Yes, I
It'd
can.
be good.
Okay. I'm gonna pull out my spell book. I'm gonna look around to the Xel'nari team and the relevant movers and shakers from the town guard, and cast telepathic bond.
Uh-huh. Very nice.
Storm, not knowing that any of this is happening, continues to talk. So none of you could see it. Then why could I see it? Was it looking at me? But it didn't seem
That
to
is-
notice me until
That's a very good question. Are you suffering from exhaustion? Exhaustion-based hallucinations? I mean, we have had a
No.
very long day.
I am not you. I slept perfectly reasonably and I had no weird dreams.
I slept perfectly fine.
Oh yeah,
That's nice.
sure. Mhm.
Perhaps the two of you could, and I'll just think, changed to the other channel.
What?
Storm does the thing
What?
where she talks her thoughts out loud so you hear it in echo. Like, oh yeah, that's the thing oh wait. And then she starts like cuz like the adjustment, her brain doesn't quite like pick up for a second.
So it's the ADHD brain.
Yeah, literally. You know, like you type what you're saying. You say what you're typing, sorry. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
same,
yeah,
same
yeah,
thing.
yeah, yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah, she'll address a thought to the on-site detective, and will just think, I've looped in you and your CSI, but not your guards. So if you wish to talk to them, that will be out loud.
Storm is going to insight check everyone that is not of her party. She's gonna like give them like dead stares and look at them, see if there's anything out of place or if any of them seem nervous or a little bit extra attention detailing to us and things in a suspicious manner. Or any of them seem to be moving around in a way where it is not of an investigatory manner. Skeef? Ash?
Yes. Sorry. Say that again. Sorry, I was just clarifying something in the chat.
Which had already been clarified.
Yes.
Oh no.
Say again.
Please
They're
don't die.
dying.
I'm gonna insight for anything suspicious out of the people who are not our party.
Okay, roll for it.
Any of them that might be looking or like doing things that do not look like they pertain to an investigation, or might be looking a little nervous, or might be looking at us a little bit too attentively.
Okay, roll
Insight?
for it.
19.
Yes, please. No, they are not actually paying attention to you all that much, other than the captain and the one who was messing with the alchemical kit, who was directly talking with you. The rest are going about their job.
Can I, not touching anything because I've been told not to touch anything, look around the room and see if there's anything that screams at me, like jumps out?
Just quickly, Kalan, we can hear your breathing.
Oh, right, yes.
Sorry.
All good.
How dare you? Hold your breath.
Now, because I'm looking and not touching, can I do perception?
Yes, it would be perception because you were looking and not touching. If you were touching, it would be investigation.
24.
24. You're not seeing anything else magical in the room. Or at least not with a weird shimmer about it or anything like that, like the eye was. There's nothing else that seems like out of the ordinary. Everything seems to match up with what you can see looking around the room, looking at the way the windows were half shuttered but not fully shuttered. It follows what Xantix has said.
Are there any objects in this room that look more used than anything else? Like more commonly touched?
No,
used,
not really.
and- Okay.
I mean,
like-
there's quills that look well worn. There's desk drawers that look well worn, and certain parts of the table that looks like it's been ridden upon far more often. But no, nothing that looks strange or out of the ordinary. It's a well used office room.
Okay. She just like crouches in a corner and watches out the window or something.
Hmm.
She saw nothing, got bored, decided to window watch instead.
Interesting. Sam, do you recall how to draw blood?
With a pen?
A red one.
In terms of
With a-
letting blood, or
Well, the guard reported that Felrug had previously ingested a reagent that allowed that poison to be so fast acting. I have an alchemical kit if you were interested in attempting to draw some blood for comparison.
it might be better with a medicinal kit. I mean, I can give it a go with an alchemical kit. I suppose.
Have you got a
Or
medicinal kit?
herbalism? Oh, I do not know. I have none of these things. But I don't know if that might technically have the better items from drawing it within a body. I can give it a go.
Perhaps we can collaborate on this one, and I'll produce.
Oh, do we need alchemist tools?
Yes, I
hold
thought.
on for one sec, and then I will use the right tool for the job. And using my
Or if you
artisanal
could-
tools in my hand, I will create an alchemical supplies within 5 feet.
Well, I was
Set.
gonna
Oh no,
say
never mind. It
hold off.
requires like an hour of Ignore that. Ignore that.
I
will
was
not do
was
that.
gonna
No, no,
say
no.
maybe hold off just in case a different kit might be useful because I only have proficiency with herbalism.
I mean, you have an alchemist kit ready available that the guy has provided. Your field
perfect.
agent has provided.
I do know how to use alchemy.
Perfect.
By all means, if you think you can do better. Sorry, I've got it in my mind that all of the
Yeah,
police
of
are now
course.
noir cops.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
While
We're not saying we can do better, but I believe in Xantix and Kovac. I believe in their ability to find out what's going on. You both have a bardic inspiration for the next 10 minutes.
Thank you.
What kind of a check would this be? Because I want to give one of you a pat on the back and quickly cast enhance ability as well. but I don't know what it would be if you're doing.
This would be
Right.
intelligence. Sorry, wisdom, because it is a medicine check.
I am trained in
This is-
medicine.
This is a poison.
I have a +5 in medicine. Neat. I will pat Kovac on the back of their knee. Oh, I don't know. I'm short. And cast Owl's wisdom, giving you advantage on wisdom checks.
Thank you.
Yeah, Ash, I guess I will use Alchemist Wise to draw out the blood and see what toxins they had in their system. I get advantage expertise.
Okay.
And what was the dice I get from Bardic Inspiration again? Sorry, Mug?
It is a D8 at the moment.
Alright, I will see if I need it.
Delicious number.
Mm.
You have advantage on this if Kovac is helping.
I
Yes,
already
yes.
roll with advantage.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, and when I roll a 2 and 4 on the dice, it doesn't help.
Oh.
Oh,
I will
buddy.
definitely use that D8.
Mm-hmm.
8.
Oh.
8.
Sorry, I didn't have advantage. I had proficiency bonus doubled, but thanks to Kovac helping me, I do have the
Yes.
advantage. Okay, this is not as bad as it first sounded.
I was gonna say, this is why I gave the
It's not
advantage
great, but it's
to
You'll at
Kovac.
least break 10.
yeah. Well,
Yeah,
I've already
so-
broken 12
Yeah.
thanks to 4 on the dice
Yeah.
plus proficiency bonus of 8, effectively.
Yeah.
Then
And you add...
Plus your wisdom.
so that is 12, 18, wisdom of 19 total.
It seems like the reagent that was in his blood, you can't tell how it was put in, but possibly through ingestion. He was possibly made to eat it. But the reagent is used in a way that it acts as a fast activator. It gets it through your bloodstream very quickly. Also,
I
looking
will
over
be
the
repeating
dart.
this.
Yeah, looking over the dart in a more closer inspection and having a look at the toxin on that as well, you can see that its initial dose was of a fast-acting paralytic, and then the other reagent to act as a poison, which killed him. So he was instantly paralyzed, which is why he was stopped from speaking, and then that gave the time for the poison to flow through his entire body and kill him. So this is very clearly made for assassinations.
Of predetermined targets being watched.
And it's at that point that Storm notices something outside the window.
Mm-hmm.
Well, like, Kovac was also looking out the window as well.
Yes, but
trying to get
Storm has a
sense
passive
of
perception of 22.
Damn.
You were
Yes.
helping me with the
Yeah.
alcohol.
Good point, I was. Yes, my
Uh,
apologies.
So this is also several buildings away on a rooftop. You see
I
the
have
small.
dark vision of 120 feet too.
Yes, this is well beyond that. You see the small glint of light of something reflecting in the distance. And that's just welcome to Eurozone.
Holy
Thank you
Maddie!
for joining us.
Eurozone, very nice.
Yeah.
Whoa, hello.
Stops us from raiding you.
Raid of people here, la la la.
Shazoo dance!
So you see the small glint of light of something reflecting off in the distance, and as you kind of look in closer, you see the form of a figure hunched down low with a cloak overhead, holding what looks to be a decently sized crossbow. They don't seem to have just yet noticed that you have noticed them, but they are clearly looking in your direction.
Fascinating stuff.
How
This
far
is a very-
away would you estimate
To
that
act
they
as a
are?
paralytic, and
They
then
are
in combination become a poison.
It's such a potent combination.
Yes, ingenious. Devastating, but ingenious.
They. Let me just actually measure this out. They would be at 240 feet.
In which direction?
It is over this way, so to the north southeast of where your current position is. So you're in this building where Xantex is.
And how
like,
far away did you say it
there-ish?
was? About 140 feet?
240 feet.
240 feet.
So a very good long shot to make.
It would take me 4 turns to get there. Hang on, let me
Or
do...
you could let Mug know and we can.
Be there very,
Uh,
very quickly.
I can also give
true,
you some
you have
resistance
dimension
with
door.
extra.
Storm will keep an eye on them, but actually crouch where she thinks they won't notice her.
I could also give you haste.
And she telepathically goes, yeah, but she doesn't know you can do that. She knows that Mug can teleport. Yeah.
Hmm.
Mug,
But we can all hear.
Mug, 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 Mug.
Yeah.
Discreetly come to window.
Mug's gonna sort of. I'm not even sure how you discreetly go to a window.
I was going to say, probably more nonchalantly rather than
Yeah.
discreetly.
Yeah.
Because stealth is so not his thing at the moment.
She's just gonna be like, do you think you could take me over there? And she kind of like indicates to the general direction, but more like on a rooftop.
Where exactly? Yeah, through the mind link.
She starts describing it. There is a house over there. It is like this shape with that color and weird shapes.
There's 2 chimneys.
Yeah.
Hmm.
There is a gentleman down there that looks suspicious and with giant crossbow, and I would like to investigate.
I'm sorry, what?
It's all
She
good.
just, like,
We'll be
does
back
this,
soon.
Does this like hand motion to you, like,
Yeah, sure. Look over there. Was the person on the roof on a balcony? Where were they in relation to the building?
They were nestled between the 2 chimney stacks to try and hide their form a bit more.
Okay, I'm going to dimension door myself and Storm next to one of the chimney stacks.
Alright, so
she
you're just grabbing Storm's hand and just going straight through.
immediately she's gonna try and hold person.
Alright, in that case, I will get you both to roll me initiative.
That's a D20, right?
Yes, it's been a while, but yes, it's a D20. It's not
After
stars, we're not doing an 8.
many sessions, Mug finally has a +1 to initiative.
Yay!
So it gets a 12.
10.
10 and a 12.
Not bad, but not good.
I mean, what could possibly go wrong?
Oh, so many things.
You
Fucking
split
sad.
How long does the fly spell last, and are you still maintaining it if it needs concentration?
We've been actively investigating. It's been more than 10 minutes, so I
Okay.
have probably dropped it at
Yeah,
this
I was,
stage.
I was going to say, if it's only 10 minutes, I couldn't remember
Yeah.
if it's 10 minutes or an hour.
That's,
Yeah.
yeah, the same.
Alright. Unfortunately, you do not get the... Oh, actually...
Would it not be a surprise round? He's
No,
not expecting
because-
us.
She cannot be surprised, however.
Oh no!
So it's not a surprise round. That's what I was just
Gotcha.
quickly
Do
checking
we
up. I was
get
just
a
making sure.
description of what they look like?
I will give you that description right now, yes.
Yep.
Oh, wait. No, I need to actually check. She may not... No, she is not surprised. She is. You can't see much of her until she turns immediately upon you, appearing on the rooftop. She hears the small crack of the gateway opening. It's almost indistinct, but it's enough for her to suddenly turn. She has a black cloak over the top of her that was covering her in the shadows. But as she turns, you notice a distinct crimson hood around her as well. Much like others of these that you have met, she has a jet black metal mask covering her face. Her skin is ashen, where it does reveal through the armor that she's wearing. Unlike most of the ones you've met so far, this one does not seem to be wearing all that much armor. It seems where she does have armor is just for protection. The rest of it is more for flexibility, but also to a certain degree just style choice, I guess. She immediately whips around, rolling on her back, and places the crossbow like basically braced against her legs to aim at you, and fires a shot straight away. So it will be a snapshot as soon as she goes for it, but
At whom?
that is a good question because she is just making a quick reaction to turn and fire. Let's do a 50-50.
There's...
It is at Mug.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Can I still
did
try and
state-
catch it?
I will allow it just because you're both like literally coming through the gateway at the same time. So you're literally like basically on top of Mug at the time.
Okay, so that's
Within
my
his square before you step out.
deflect missile.
So she
And
will
I
make her
had
shot.
established that Mug went back to get his armor.
Yes.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, we are all geared
We're
up.
all
for
geared up
protection.
again, yes.
All right.
It...
Does a 22 hit you?
yes.
Okay,
I thought
let's
as
see
But
much.
the
if
armor
I
over
can-
doubles his armor class.
Alright.
Takes it from 8 to 18.
Alright.
Wow.
Yeah.
D10? No, that's a D8. Where's my D10? There it
All right. Alice, can you make your attempt to snatch?
is. 16.
All right, that more than the damage of the dice, so you snatch the arrow out of the air.
Okay. I think in the past we've ruled that
Oi.
I can't send it back though if it's someone else that's aimed at.
Yeah. You know what? It'll be fun.
Fun's good.
I'll let you attempt to throw it back, so you can make a improvised weapon range attack, please.
Okay. Well, I spend 1 key point to make a ranged attack.
Yes, yeah.
As with a monk weapon, so I'm proficient
Yep.
in it.
So you are proficient with it. Yes.
Okay. Let me just mark off the monk. Where are my monk points? 1 key point. God, I haven't combated in so long. Okay.
I think change of
Ooh,
music is in need.
Nasty. Okay. What do I even add to an attack? Jesus Christ. I haven't done this in so long. What is even a attack?
There we go. This is the theme for these guys.
How do I attack again? My nose is itchy.
D20 attack roll.
Yeah.
For you, it would be
6?
+6. Yes.
Yes.
Bloodgate.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's gonna
The
hit her. It's only a 15.
15. No, not successful hit, unfortunately. Whilst she is less armored than the others, she does still have some armor on it, and as I said, her armor is more designed for flexibility. Over
She just straight up
everything
throws it at her. Doesn't aim. Just throws. Grabs it and just goes. Oh.
You notice that her armor, her mask is. You've noticed it with every single one of them you've come up against, but their masks are very unique and different. You notice that one of her eyes is kind of like a large topaz covering the eye socket, and it seems to magnify her eye a little bit. And you can see that there's like a moment of surprise as you snatch the arrow out of the air, especially seeing it was at such close range. She was definitely not expecting it to happen. She immediately somersaults backwards, kicking herself up into the air, and as a bonus action is going to throw down a smoke bomb.
Question.
Yes. Answer.
Does my Eldritch Sight just... Is it just active? Like, does she appear to have parts of her that are more magical than others? Because her eye magic.
It is something you typically need to activate, but as you are still discovering it, I am basically saying that it's kind of coming on and off as you work out that you have it. She herself does not seem to be wearing anything magical, but her crossbow definitely is.
Ooh.
Alright, so smoke bomb means that it's now obscured.
It
vision.
means basically nothing for you because it creates darkness and you can see straight through it. But for Mug, it means that she is now invisible.
Awesome. Okay.
And
Yes.
Can the rest of us read?
I was about to say I'll get you all to roll initiative as well, but I'll just quickly add your tokens on there.
Yep.
Well, you need to. Where's my d20? I always have the d20 missing.
you need to be able to see a target to cast the spell, don't you?
Depends on the
You
spell.
can
Yeah.
attempt the spell that you roll with disadvantage because you know the rough area of where she was.
What if
It's
it's
the
a
same-
spell that they save against?
I would give them advantage on the save because again, you're attempting to cast it where she last was. She
Yeah.
may have moved from that location. You're not sure, so it may just fail altogether.
The one I'm thinking of is the command spell. Also, vicious mockery for that matter.
We will give it a go because it sounds
Yep.
fun and see how it goes.
So we're all rolling initiative now.
Yes, please.
Okay, so
Damn it!
was that their action on the first round, or how are we doing that for?
So yes,
Because we've already rolled initiative.
they won initiative. Yeah,
Mhm.
so your initiatives are staying on, but
Yeah.
they won the initiative, so they responded to
Yep.
coming out.
Okay.
Give me a second.
I got. Okay, cool.
All right.
21.
Yes.
I got 15.
Sam, let's add you. 15. What was yours again, Mug?
12.
That's right. And Storm?
I think it was 10.
That's right. You somehow actually managed to roll pretty badly.
I rolled a 8 on the dice.
Kervik.
5.
Oh dear.
Hmm.
And
I'm
Mr. Xantix.
13.
We're very engrossed in this like poison reagent combination that mine's entirely elsewhere.
Alright. So Sam, it is your turn next. You just know that your friends have teleported away. You did hear the conversation, so you know the rough location of where they are.
Okay, I don't think I've got fairy fire.
Also, presumably, if you look out the window, there's a huge thing of smoke, like covering
Yeah.
20 foot wide or something.
Yes.
And I'm
on a
literally just
rooftop.
like,
Yeah.
I do not know what to do with this information. No beasts. I think I have can see into magic darkness. So who's left with me? Oh,
Everyone else.
3 of
Right.
us, yeah.
I'm gonna do this as only a first level spell, but I need to get a better idea of kind of what's going on. So I am going to quickly cast, and I'll lose concentration on enhanced ability. But I'm gonna cast Elevated Sight, just because I've got no idea what's happening from this point of view. At the very least, I can get a bird's eye view, and maybe relay some information, at least the other two, and see what how to respond in future.
Okay.
I do that.
Am I last on the initiative order?
No,
No.
that's me.
Actual
Second
check.
last.
Oh. Kovac, too distracted by the thing.
Oh, hot mama.
Alright. Xantix.
I'm immediately going to run and basically get onto Corin. I'm gonna basically just run, dash him north. Basically,
Okay.
so however long it takes me to get out the building, and because I assume I'd have to dash to get to him this round, because he would have been on the bottom.
Oh, you didn't bring him up?
No.
Okay, so yeah, you run down for, I'd say with a dash you could probably make it just to him. Clamber
Can
on.
I? Yep, I'll clamber on and tell him like to go, and he will, because he
Also
gets
dash?
to act. He gets to act on my turn.
Yep, directly
immediately
after you.
after. Yep.
Alright. So you clamber on and he double dashes as well.
Yep. So 80 feet northwards.
Okay.
You just covered 130 feet. That's not
Well,
nothing.
No, 50. Oh yeah, 130 feet. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all right. I'm about to get faster.
Cool.
50 of it was getting out of the building first.
Yeah.
and
So
then-
80 feet north.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you got another 160 to go. Although, I was going to say, you're probably in firing range already.
If I can see them, yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. So I'm going to move Storm and...
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Whoops, I forgot about that. Not Sam. Mug.
That's alright. Did I not move them up there?
No, you moved Sam instead of Mug. I moved Mug.
I apologize. I'm just moving them up as well.
So Quebec is
And
Also
Xel'nari
in the
is
building?
out on the- So you're about there.
okay.
Alrighty. Next up, Mug.
Okay, so there's smoke. Can't see anything.
No, you just know a rough position of where she was.
Mug's gonna hold on to the chimney for dear life.
Yep, fair.
Because he ain't got the balance of a brick in a wet basket, so holding
That's a
on.
saying.
Yeah, it's an orcish saying, okay? As in an orc just said it. Two things. So,
Mhm.
as a bonus action, is going to use his Mantle of Majesty.
Okay.
Ooh.
And
Magical
he's-
girl.
No, that's the other one. This is the full sort of Fey glamour
Yeah.
comes into effect, and I can cast Command as a bonus action each round without expending a spell slot,
Yes. Very, very cool.
and will command the target
Mm-hmm.
if they are still there to, I think, grovel
Okay.
is the one.
What is the CC, please? It does not matter. I rolled a 21.
Yeah, the save DC is only 16.
Yeah.
And so that's the bonus action.
Yeah. So it is lucky that she had advantage because her first roll was a 6.
The first roll is, I'm getting real tired of you demons hunting us. You're not even that good. Why don't you just give up? You're a disappointment to the
Vicious
gods that you follow. Vicious mockery.
I rolled with advantage and rolled 2 2s.
Amazing! Fuck
Nice.
yes.
I love vicious mockery so much.
So, 2d4 damage for a
Yeah.
total of 6.
But that's not the best part about it.
It's the disadvantage on the next attack roll they make.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Very strong.
Alrighty. Storm.
And that's my go.
Storm, still being able to see them perfectly fine, not understanding
Yes.
why she threw something in the ground and then leapt into the air. Other
Well,
than
you still see the smoke. You just be able to.
yeah, she can kind of
Yeah,
tell it's there. she can
it's just
smell
like
it, but
slightly misty in front
it's just
of her.
slightly hazy. Like it's just
Yeah.
You know.
Like you're looking for your eyelashes slightly.
Hmm.
All right. So what are you doing?
Hold person. I'm just trying to find the ability on my fucking list.
All right. So you're not
of shit.
closing the gap at all or anything. You're letting
I
it jump
will
back.
if I have to.
Oh no, you're still fairly close. Like you're in range to do it, but I was just wondering if you were going into melee with her.
Is she still holding a crossbow?
Yes, she is.
Then yes, I will. I'll get
Okay.
close to her. Not
Alrighty.
not like within 5 feet, but maybe
Mhm.
10 feet.
All right.
Well, actually,
And you are
yeah.
doing hold person.
Yes,
Alright.
which I cannot find on my skills list anywhere. Ah, yeah, it's in features. I know. I just.
It's in your spells list as well.
It's not in my spells list.
Wisdom save of 16.
Oh, it is in my.
All
Oh, there it is. I
paralyzed.
found it.
All right. I'm going to invoke a DM reroll because I just rolled a 1 and a 2.
No!
That's bullshit.
No! No! That's not fair!
So I am going to invoke a DM reroll.
No, it's okay.
It's
I was
absolutely
it.
fair.
I was in this exact same situation with a game that I ran recently. In like a 1v4, they stun locked the only enemy with hold person, and I was like, I can't do anything. This isn't
Yeah.
fun.
So now she does succeed.
Just keep in mind, you only have 1 left.
I am well aware of that, but I am not losing her to a hold person.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! It's not fair!
So, for the audience, if you happen to have 10,000 channel points lined up, you can give the players a reroll.
Or the
Is it-
DM.
Well, the-
Is it 10,000 points?
All the players.
I can't remember.
Yes.
I think so. Also, let me just actually check the reroll and make sure I wasn't messing around with the players' ones.
Worst
It
thing
is
is I have
10,000.
16,000
Mm.
than the any I'm playing.
We have 7 rerolls we haven't used.
Yes, because
Yeah,
someone
but-
someone dumped a shitload of them on you.
Yeah.
It's okay. We got this.
All
It's
right,
gonna be
so
fine.
she has. What are you doing for your bonus action, if anything?
That has pissed me right off. Excuse me. That's so annoying. Piece of fucking shit.
Knocked to the floor, disadvantage I could take, but not a complete paralyze.
Well, yeah, Grovel's pretty nasty because you lose a turn. It is
Yeah.
only 1 turn. Or any of them, you kind of lose a turn.
Sorry, I'm just trying to find where my fucking bonus actions are. They're there. Okay.
You have air control stuff. Anything that would, like, move smoke, like create a wind.
Possibly.
Whilst it is a cloud of darkness, it is not a magical cloud of darkness, so you could definitely move it. You can most wind spells will also.
It's
move
just
it
that
magical.
none of my stuff's all in the same place. So you
Yeah.
just have to bear with me. Some of it's on items,
It's been a while.
and it has been a while.
Been a
Oh,
while.
wow.
It's been a while.
I mean, you have your own cloud of darkness that you can cast for a bonus action.
it's true. I could Veil of Darkness myself.
So that would just make
And
things
then
much
Muggs would be
worse for me.
doubly fucked.
And she clearly can see through it, so will not be affected.
I think all of the stuff that my sash does are all actions, aren't they?
I believe so.
Okay. I can still attack though. I can do a one-hand attack. Like a single attack.
Smack.
So I'll do that.
Yeah.
I'll just do a straight up attack. As a bonus action. I could have dodged, but nah.
You could. I was gonna say you could disengage or dash or.
No, I don't.
yeah,
I'm trying to
dodge.
keep her here.
No, I'm saying, but
Yeah.
all of those are bonus actions. that
22. Hang on. 23.
Some of them are only bonus actions if you're a rogue.
She can spend a key point to make them bonus actions.
Oh, nice.
22 will definitely hit.
No, 23. But yes, it
that's
hits.
Oh, then
going to
it's-
hit more.
I would say she's probably just using her fists. Because it's an unarmed strike.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a d6. Oh, why do my turns so hard? Where's my d6 go? There it is. That's a 4 plus 2, so 6.
6. Alright. Got it!
Okay. Kovac is gonna look across to Sam and think to her. Are you coming?
Oddie, that's you.
What happened?
Are you coming? Kovac looks to Sam and thinks to her. Are you coming?
I don't know where you are.
I'm
Standing right next to you.
I'm standing next to you in the same room. Are you coming?
I'm concentrating on the spell. I don't know where anyone is.
Oh, yeah. Her vision is off on the
Yeah.
drone view.
Oh, so yes, but I can still talk into your head though.
Yes.
Yeah, that's fine. This is why you're getting things back and why I don't
Yeah.
know what. Sure.
Okay, another fourth level fly spell on myself and on Sam, and then my movement, I rocket out the window and fly 60 feet closer to the target.
Super Kovac.
Yes.
Alrighty.
I don't believe there is much more I can do. I'm just gonna check my bonus actions. Nope, I'm good.
Alrighty. Back to the top of the round. She is going to look over, see the others advancing as well. And Mug, you notice her casting a spell very, very familiar to you, seeing as you just used it just a moment ago. She casts Dimension Door and rolls through it, disappearing into the.
Can a spell?
Actually, I
I'm not
don't
in
notice
range.
that.
Yes, actually, you don't notice this.
Storm's the only
Storm
one that would
notices it.
notice it, but I
Yes.
can't do anything about it.
No, so she disappears. You don't know where to.
Does it
It has to be
provoke an
somewhere within
opportunity
line of
attack or not?
It doesn't have to be within line of sight.
If
No,
she
it's
knows
not
the
me.
exact.
Location.
Yeah.
Also, if it is within line of sight, someone whose vision is like elevated might see her appear somewhere.
It's very possible.
However,
Sam,
the
can I
DM
get you to
has.
make me a perception check, please?
I'm currently still up, so I don't know how weird it's gonna be.
I think that's the point. It's like, do you see
Oh,
anything
okay.
from your?
You're the only
Oh,
person with a
right.
chance of possibly seeing where she's gone.
Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 27.
No. You scan out across the crowd, but there are too many people down in the streets. If she has appeared somewhere in the streets,
Sorry,
you've missed
28.
it.
I can't count.
Doesn't matter.
Wait, no, that makes no sense. 18 plus 9. 27, yeah.
Yes.
It's alright.
I can't count.
Doesn't find her.
Also, you might be distracted by seeing the back of your head flying underneath you.
It's like playing Flappy Bird with yourself. It's like, oh, no, I'm down.
So yes, she has managed to get away. I want to get away. So unfortunately, you have not been able to catch the assassin. But you have an idea of what she looks like, and you know that she's somewhere in the city now. And that they are definitely covering something up in the mines.
Mm-hmm.
Is where
Storm
we're gonna leave
called it!
tonight.
Storm fucking called it! Y'all should listen to Storm more often!
We
What
do
called
listen
what?
to Storm. We just don't agree with Storm.
Called what? What happened?
So,
It's in the mines. The mines.
It's also really
Ow.
hot. My room's
mines
been
of
hot in the last
Moria.
like 10 minutes, and
Yeah.
I'm dying.
I think it's still like 24 degrees outside.
Yeah, I'm wearing
Celsius
too
for
many
those playing
clothes.
in America.
Oh.
Thank you all for joining us. We had a lot of fun. I mean, I know I did. Murdering their leads. We won't be back next week because it will be Boxing Day. Not Boxing Day. Christmas Eve. So you know,
Goodness.
we
Oh, yeah, it is.
will be with our families
It'll be the
And-
and
coolest.
loved ones.
Says
And
who? We're playing D&D. No, they will be with us.
I mean, I'll
And-
probably be being antisocial, but you know, that's me.
the week after that
I'm with family.
is New Year's Eve.
New
Yes.
Year's Eve.
I
So-
will be drunk.
I
Me
won't.
too.
I'm
I
on
w-
call, so I can't do anything.
I don't
I-
drink, so
I will be around other drunks having a party.
We will be preoccupied with a friend coming in from outer state.
My boyfriend
Yes.
will be here.
So,
watch him get-
we
I
will
can
not
watch
see
him
you
get
for a
drunk.
little bit, but we will be returning, probably delving into the mines and seeing just what's going on down there.
Mm-hmm.
Storm
I,
coming through for you guys, man.
I'm
You
re.
gotta trust her more often.
is you have no idea what's in store for you.
Spoiler, I'm re-preparing Fireball.
Go ahead.
Was it a coal mine?
No. It's Arcanium. It's magical explosives. But no. So,
Yeah.
thank you for joining us. Thank you for our raiders from Hero Zone. We love
Yeah.
seeing you come in.
Mm.
It does mean, unfortunately, we can't raid you, which kind of sucks, but there's always next time.
Oh, for
Why
sure.
not? We can do it. Let's just do it. Go live quick. Go live quick. Let's do it now.
Do it now.
No, very, very big love
Do it
for the
now.
Maddie raid, or Hero Zone
Yes.
raid. We love,
Also-
big love.
Maybe if anyone from Hero Zone knows a good channel that we should raid at the end of our stream,
Ooh, heck yeah! I was just
Which is
thinking
continue
that.
the love.
Yeah, preferably tabletop RPG. But
We do
Keep on keeping
have
on.
two that we normally do raid into as well. Fate's Grip is running at 2 hours now, and Friendly here is at just at an hour.
Mm-mm-mm.
Okay.
I mean, either one works.
Yes.
Friendly
So
here
unless
is
the
normally
audience-
who we raid because they're our cousins across the sea.
Correct.
Mm.
Alright.
Well, then let's.
They are having some fun at the moment. It looks like they're in the middle of a combat.
And it's only their second episode, so
Ooh, alright,
yeah.
alright. Okay, well let's go through the love then.
yeah, that'll be good to.
Oh, it concerns me that it says
Jump into.
Group 2. Oh, that's
Oh, multi-party campaign.
Possibly.
Ooh.
That's always fun.
I haven't done one of those in a while. Hey, Kalan.
That was a good time. I remember going.
9 people in both parties.
Are you saying
Oh,
we should have a
God.
multi-party game for this, and we can follow the adventures of Thalai?
I mean, then we might do a one-shot of what's happened to the lie while he's been gone.
Yep.
That'd be fun.
Are you saying we should all make Goliath backup characters?
Oh my god.
I will happily talk to you about this off stream,
Let's talk possibilities.
so I don't
Ollie.
give out any information and clues and fun stuffs.
Oh,
But-
we should all have demon shape changes that look like Goliath.
Damn it, Mick.
Gotcha. I'm on your wavelength. We're good.
Gave it away.
God damn it.
Alright, but it is getting late. Some of us have work in the
Yes.
morning, and
I do.
we don't want to hold people up. So, thank you everyone for hanging out. Thank you all for being here. As you said, it'll be 2 weeks before we stream again. However, we will be back, and we love you all, and we appreciate you all very much. Make sure you give Hero Zone love if you haven't already. They are a lot of fun. They're awesome. They do a lot of streams. Go check them out. They've been supporting us for ages, and we try and return the favor in return. Otherwise, we're gonna go raid Friendly here, and yeah, make sure
Share
you give
their
them our
love with
love.
them.
Yeah, throw all of the emotes at them. Give them all of the love. I'm gonna pop us over to our end screen, and we'll catch you in the next one. Toodaloo, folks.
Bye.
Bye.